Today I'm going to make a rant video. And this video is about obviously Twitter because I had issues with Twitter yesterday and I use it on a daily basis. I use it every day. I use it most of the day mainly. Twitter, to scroll through like news about game news, YouTubers and all sorts, stuff like that I usually would scroll through. Also, to scroll about the, like what everyone's saying about the Sonic Symphony thing and all that stuff going on. Well, yesterday it had issues because of Elon's new, post. Mainly, so his post was exceeded, a limit mainly, which made a lot of people mad. So like there was rumors going around that a hacker hacked Twitter, and then there was apparently a rumor that it was something else. That it was something to do with Elon not paying Google, which made him do the whole tweet thing, whatever. But then again, most likely it could just be Elon as a whole mainly. I think it could be Elon plus Google, I think, that's caused this issue, mainly, so I don't think it could be hackers. So I most likely think it's Elon, because Elon is an absolute asshole. Because whenever from the get-go, he actually, from the very first start, he started as, when he did take over Twitter at the start, I was skeptical of him from the beginning, because, for one thing, he did actually, he was behind the Tesla cars and whatever and so on, and I was a bit skeptical because, whatever he was behind, he ruined, unfortunately. It got worse with him. So my speculations came true when he became CEO of Twitter. Now, I had speculations that he would ruin Twitter, and I was right. I was right from the get-go. I knew he wouldn't be able to fix Twitter. He wouldn't be able to make it better. He just kept making poor choices and making it worse, which is why I got so mad. Because I was so angry yesterday, I basically straight away took to a couple of people about it and whatever. They didn't actually make a lot of videos yesterday, mainly, like rant videos and whatever. But I did tell MK, and basically he was shocked by it, and we actually made, a plan B option if Twitter ever goes down because of Elon. Now, we actually have decided to go with Instagram, because Instagram, we could still post stuff and whatever, look through a bunch of, Instagram stories and whatever, since we don't really have any other option, to be honest. There's not a lot else we can do, because, I know Elon's making things worse. He'd probably do a lot more with, because it kind of makes me mad the way he's doing this, on Twitter, because, yesterday it was acting funny. Today it was acting funny. Now I can't really scroll, to refresh the page. It just says limit exceeded. It just keeps saying that over and over and over again. No matter what I click on, it's like it just won't refresh anymore. It's like had it. And I can't check, in case, anyone said anything or whatever. So basically, basically a lot of people are actually moving, jumping aboard to Instagram and such, and probably other social media platforms, because of Elon, because he's ruining Twitter. So I usually used Twitter to follow again, like streamers, gamers, news information on Sonic and whatever as a whole, all that stuff. Also to chat with other people online that have a similar interest in certain topics and whatever. Stuff like that is what I usually did most of the time. Like, mostly when I'm bored. Mainly, I do that sort of thing. But since Elon's actually ruined Twitter, I can't seem to, like, refresh the page and whatever, see what everyone else is saying and whatever, and it makes me pissed. It really makes me pissed. It kind of makes me really mad that he's doing this, because when I actually got the post and whatever, and my Twitter was acting a bit funny yesterday, I straight away took up to his post and said something mean to him. So I straight up basically said something like, oh, you need replacing and whatever, and everyone hates you and all that stuff. I literally said all that shit to him. Because I was right about that because when I mean something, I literally mean it. Because I literally said to him that, he needs replacing. He's making people mad and angry, whatever. And I literally also said that he's actually killing Twitter. Which, it's funny he never responds to that, because a lot of people probably sent similar messages, because a YouTuber about a couple hours ago actually put a YouTube video, talking about Elon, raging on him, which I actually agree with, by the way, because him raging on it is good, because the more people that rage on Elon as a video, the more attention it's gonna get, because, but it's a shame, not everyone does it, to rage on Elon Musk, because, if everyone rages on him and whatever, and, forces him in the industry, I mean, really, though, on what Elon's actually doing, it considered him getting arrested. I know everyone else wants Elon Musk arrested because of what he's doing, mainly, which is, it's messing with people, and such. Because usually when you mess with people and whatever, it's classed as a cyber, thing. So, like, there's a lot of categories that could basically link to this, because, messing with people and whatever is classed as, like, cyberbullying in a way. So it's kind of like also hurting people, like, causing harm and stuff like that. So it's kind of like harming people, physically and mentally, because of what he's doing. Which makes me mad. Because of what he's doing, everyone. So this is why everyone's mad, pretty much, so... I mean, this is why I decided to make this rant, because I actually agree with a lot of people that talk about trash about Elon Musk. I actually agree to it. Not the people that are talking trash about him, because of how bad he is. Some people are actually more kiss asses because they stick up to Elon Musk to kill Twitter, but what's the point of killing Twitter, if it's used for social media? I mean, if it's used to interact with certain, people that can't go on other platforms, and whatever, to keep on top with everyone, because not everyone ends up on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, stuff like that. Some people just stick to, like, Twitter, as, like, a daily basis and do most of their routes and stuff on there, and such. So pretty much I might have to post more, might have to basically do more on Instagram, even though I'm not actually that used to Instagram. I'd probably have to do more on Instagram than I would on Twitter, since Twitter's having a lot of issues right now, and I can't scroll through the Sonic Symphony and all that stuff and whatever. it is a shame. I just hope Twitter gets fixed or something. I'm basically hoping that Elon Musk gets replaced as CEO because nobody likes him. I never liked him from the beginning. I knew he was weird because, from what I know, he is friends. I think he's friends with Putin. I think, which could explain why he's an asshole. I mean, that's my speculations on, Elon being a complete jerk. That's what I'm guessing, mainly. Not a very nice dude. So I'm actually hoping, like with the whole everyone complaining thing, I hope Elon gets put behind bars, from what he's doing. I'm hoping, since Google is against Elon Musk at this point, I'm hoping they actually file that lawsuit and get Elon Musk arrested for what he did to the to the public mainly. And I'm hoping a better CEO takes charge of Twitter, someone that knows what they're doing on a social platform and able to make Twitter better as a platform and able to make fans better, make people happy and whatever, freedom of speech and all that, because people want freedom of speech instead of instead of the freedom of speech being taken away from them. And because when the freedom of speech gets taken away, everyone starts to riot, like a mob. And they start to hate on people that cause harm to a platform and such. So apparently that's all I'm gonna say in today's rant and whatever. If you basically also have something to say on a video, feel free to make your own rant video on Elon. If you basically also have issues with Elon Musk on Twitter. So, yeah.